Hi there, video diary of Tumblr. I dyed my hair and I'm straightening it actually right now. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm doing video diaries on my old fucking YouTube channel for strictly Tumblr only, where I'm not gonna be writing in my diary anymore. I'm just gonna make video diaries on here for Tumblr base only. Yeah, and I'm straightening my hair. I think I just said. Well, straightening the rest of it. I thought I'd talk about something this time that I've never really felt comfortable talking about. This is actually my top layer, my bottom layer is in the back. If you are a fellow follower of me on Tumblr, then you know that I've been in love with my best friend since I was 13 years old. His name is Michael James Sisko. And we were actually engaged in February of 2012. And he was supposed to come here, ask my parents for permission to marry me, and then, propose to me and all that shit. And then he left me after a month. And, it kind of didn't really hurt me as much as it did until, now. Because, my friends have always been telling me, he's, lying to, he's playing with you and shit. He doesn't really love you because, over the years, I always thought, if he loved me, he would have dated me and been with me. But no, he honestly dated other girls other than me because he always just, decided to date other girls who weren't me and shit. So, I kind of now believe the fact that Michael was, playing me and shit, and that he doesn't have, feelings for me because, if Michael had feelings for me, he would have been with me, years ago and shit, and we would have been married, forever ago. But no, he, fucking is now dating, some other fucking chick, and he got her pregnant. And Michael knows that I've been trying to get pregnant since I was 15. Michael knows that I want his babies. Michael knows that I want to have his fucking kids. And now, it just pisses me off, that Michael goes and gets another fucking chick pregnant and he'd rather date her than me. Because it hurts. He has no fucking idea how much it hurts me. I've been waiting to get married to Michael and to date Michael since I was 13 years old. And to him, it's like a fucking game. No, let's hurt Brianna because she's so fucking great. Fuck you, ass. You honestly he has no idea at all, how much it is hurting me. For fucking real, does he do this? Does he just go around and meet girls and tell them he loves them and shit, and then fucking, oh no, I don't love you. What the hell is that shit? But no, I really don't know what I'm going to do with Michael. I say too much, I'm sorry about that. And Michael, I always told Michael, if I'm dating a guy and you want to ask me out, I would leave that guy for you because you are more important to me than any other guy in this universe. And I tell him that, and he doesn't believe me because he doesn't think that, he always tells me, he goes, I've hurt you so many times. Why do you stay around? Why do you stick around? And I'm turning my air conditioner. I'm sorry if it makes a lot of noise. And I tell him, because I love you and I want to be with you more than anything. But obviously you don't feel the same if you don't want to be with me. And I'm trying to tell him, I was like, if you don't want to be with me, if you don't love me, just tell me, I'll be fine. I'll fucking deal with it. You're still my best friend. I mean, I grew up, when Michael was always there. I was raped. Michael was the first and only person I told. I waited a year to tell the fucking police that I was raped. And I told him, like, after it happened, because I was so fucking scared. I told Michael. I was 13. I was just leaving 8th grade. And Michael was just graduating from high school and going into college. And we met on a website called Bebo. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Bebo. I don't fucking... Sorry, I've been puking all day and I just fucking... I just puked. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, and I... Ugh. You know, Michael really doesn't see at all how much it affects me at all. Like, Michael just fucking thinks that it's okay to fucking, like, hurt me. You know, he fucking thinks that, oh, it's okay, you know, she'll be fine, she'll fucking get over it. Obviously fucking not. I mean, I, like, didn't get any fucking love or, like, he always said, you know, I love you, you know, I want to be with you and shit. I mean, Michael is the only person I've sent nudes to, like, full body fucking nudes, because growing up, yeah, I've sent nudes. I mean, who fucking hasn't? Like, I was, like, 15, like, 16, 17 years old when I was sending nudes. I stopped sending nudes when I was, like, 18, but Michael's the only person I've ever sent, like, a full fucking body nude to, because, you know, I'm not that fucking skinny. I wear a size fucking 12 in jeans, and, like, fucking yoga pants and shit, and I fucking think I'm fat. You know, I weigh 145, and I think I'm chubby as fuck. I'm fat. I don't give two fucks. I have triple D tits. You know, and I have fucking problems shopping for shirts because my tits are so fucking huge. I mean, yeah, they go, like, over my boobs, and when I get down, it's all tight in the tits area, so it's kind of hard for me to find shirts that I actually fucking like. So, and Michael knows that I've been struggling with weight problems all my life because of the medicine that I've always been taking since I was, like, diagnosed and I'm mental. Like, the medicine made me fat and everything, and, you know, being depressed, I just eat my fucking feelings. You know, you have no idea. Every day after school, I would literally go to McDonald's and get a fucking cheeseburger when I was younger. And then I went and I became a vegetarian, and then I stopped being a vegetarian, and then I went back to, okay, you know, I've been going on and off about being a vegetarian because, I mean, yes, I think it's wrong, you know, about, you know, this is about Michael, not about me being a vegetarian. Sorry about that. Anyways, Michael told me the real reason why he didn't want to marry me. He kind of told me two reasons, and I didn't know which one to believe. He told me that he had a heart attack. He had a heart attack a few years ago, you know, because he's a fucking alcoholic and everything. And he told me that he has a heart problem, and it's deteriorating and everything. And I told him, I was like, why not just get a heart transplant? And he can't afford it. And he's dying. He could die whenever, at any time. And he doesn't want me to be a widow or whatever. And then he also told me that he doesn't want to get married, that he thinks he's too young. I'm like, dude, you're like fucking 25 years old, and you think you're too young to get married? I think 30 years old, you're too fucking old to get married. I told Michael not to worry about it. If we got married, I would still be fine. I mean, I don't want to have anybody else's last name. I want to be Brianna Rose Cisco more than anything in the world. I mean, I've wanted to be Brianna Cisco since I was like 15. When I was 15, that is when I realized that I was in love with Michael Cisco. I realized that I wanted to be with him and nobody else, and he was dating somebody, and he wouldn't even talk to me because the girl that he was dating didn't like me, fucking goddamn Benji and shit. And she's like, oh, Michael, you can't talk to her anymore. So he stopped talking to me for an entire fucking year. And then after a year, he's like, oh, hey, what's up? And I'm just like, oh, hey, what up, best friend? I miss you. I think I said that. I don't remember. I was like 16. And I was dating a kid named Sean, and he didn't like the fact that I was dating somebody. But I mean, I was dating Sean, and I would have fucking left Sean in a heartbeat for Michael. Sean is actually one of the worst boyfriends I ever dated. He fucking cheated on me, and he told me he loved me first. He told me he loved me on October 17th, and we started dating on October 7th. Who the fuck keeps texting me? Brandon Reddick. Anyways. I'm trying not to cry. Because I want to. I bet though, if Michael actually saw me in person and saw like how I feel and how it just hurts me, you know, then I think he would feel bad, even worse. But he doesn't see me. Like, Michael lived in New Jersey, and then he moved to Arizona, and then he moved to Wisconsin to be with some girl, and he still lives there. And I think he's gonna go back to New Jersey to be with this girl that he got pregnant. And it really hurts me, because I'm starting to want to give up on Michael. I'm starting to want to give up on trying so hard to be his fucking wife and be his best friend, and I'm starting to want to give up on everything with Michael, because he says he cares and he says that he loves me, but actions really do speak louder than words with Michael. Because if he really did, I honestly, if Michael loved me like he says he does, I think he would have been with me when I was younger. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was scared that if Michael and I actually dated and did stuff when I was younger, yeah, I was afraid he was going to go to prison and jail, because I was like fucking 13 when we first met. But I'm 20 fucking years old now. He's 20 fucking 5. If he wanted to be with me, he would. But no, he won't, because he's too fucking scared. And I don't know why. He thinks I'm going to hurt him because all of his other ex-girlfriends have broken his heart and used him for money. But really, I have my own fucking money. I don't need your money. Why would I need your money? I'm not going to use him for anything, like, really, at all. I mean, I'm not going to use him for sex. Sex is lame and boring. I am not going to use him for anything at all. But does he know that, or does he care? No. Would he care? No. Why? Because he's Michael James Sisko. He only cares about himself. I mean, I kind of, I flipped out, when he called off, being engaged. I flipped out. I kind of yelled at him. I was like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I flipped out and everything, and I kind of made a big deal about it. But that's because I was just so fucking mad and shit. But really, it's not that big of a deal. He doesn't want to be with me. He doesn't want to be with me. That's not my fault. I'm not going to sit here and stop, make him. But if I could go back and change, how I acted when he ended it, I would have fucking stopped him. I would have stopped him, but I didn't, because I was so scared of losing him as my friend, too. Even though I probably did. I mean, you don't have any idea how many times I tell him, I'm done, I'm walking away, and I mean it, I'm done, I want to walk away, but the fact that I'm so in love with them, it just keeps pulling me back. love conquers all. Right? You know, I was always told that when you're in love, it's supposed to be the most happiest time of your life, you know. You're happy. This is torture and it's horrible. I've been in love with Michael. For 8 years, and it just hurts. It does, and he doesn't seem to care, and if he does care, he doesn't show it. I mean, yeah, I still love Michael, and perhaps he still loves me, but I cannot I cannot love one who gives me nothing to love. I've been in love with Michael forever, but that hasn't changed, and it won't. Yeah, I will always miss Michael. I mean, he told me that when he dies, he's gonna be cremated, and his grandmother is gonna get half of the ashes, and I might too, which scares me because I've never had a box of ashes before. Me and my friend, I told her that, and she was like, "Oh, I love you so much. Here's a box of my dirt." I kind of laughed, but it was kind of mean at the same time. I mean, yeah, I know where she's coming from. I want Michael's heart. I mean, if they could freeze his heart and send it to me, I'd keep it in my freezer in the basement. I would. Yeah, I almost cried when Michael, I mean, I just like fucking died. When Michael told me that he's dying, I grabbed my phone and I went to my favorite place in the world and I just cried. And I prayed, and I didn't even know who the fuck I was praying to. I just got on my knees and I was just like, please, don't let him die. If you let him die, I won't fucking be happy ever again, even though I'm not. You know? I remember when I was 16, Michael and I, not 16, when I was 14, Michael and I, we never used to fight as much as we do now. We started fighting when he started dating a girl named Benji. But before Benji, we used to have the best conversations, and I used to fall asleep to his voice, wake up to his voice, and he was always there when I needed him, and now he's not. It just makes me think that he's just still talking to me to make sure that I'm fine and happy. I think he doesn't want me in his life, which hurts even more. Never fall in love, girls. And to those girls who think they're in love, if I were you, I'd double check. Are you really happy? Happiness isn't key. If the person you love doesn't make you happy, it's better to be unhappy alone than to be unhappy with someone you love. That's the way I see it. Good night, Video Diary of Tumblr.